Did you know that 78% of older workers have experienced or witnessed age discrimination in the workplace? That's right, ageism is alive and well in 2024. But don't let that statistic discourage you. Today, we're tackling a topic that affects job seekers of all ages: ageism. Whether you're fresh out of college or a seasoned pro, age bias can throw a wrench in your job search. But don't worry, I've got insider tips to help you overcome this challenge. That's right, today I'll take you to how to overcome ageism in job search and land your dream job. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Plus, it helps us spread the Thrive Wise love to help more people thrive wisely. Now, let's begin. Let's face it, ageism in the job market is real, and it's tough. For older job seekers, the struggle is all too familiar. You've got years of experience under your belt, but suddenly, you're feeling like yesterday's news. Employers might assume you're not tech savvy, that you can't keep up with the young guns, or that you're just counting down the days to retirement. But let's be honest, ageism doesn't just affect older workers. Young professionals face their own set of stereotypes. You lack experience, they say. You're job-hopping millennials, they assume. It's like you can't win, right? The truth is, these biases create real obstacles in your job search. Your resume might get overlooked simply because of your graduation date. You might face skeptical interviewers who've already made up their minds before you even open your mouth. And let's not forget the subtle or not so subtle comments about cultural fit. That really means we're looking for someone younger or older. But here's the good news. These challenges aren't insurmountable. In fact, with the right strategies, you can flip the script and make your age work for you. Are you ready to learn how? Well, let's dive in. So let's get started with number 1. Skill up to show up. First things first, let's talk about keeping your skills sharper than a hipster's beard trim. In today's job market, being tech savvy isn't just a bonus. It's as essential as coffee on a Monday morning. For the more seasoned pros out there, if you think learning new tech is harder than teaching a cat to fetch, well, I've got news for you. It's not. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning are treasure troves of knowledge, offering courses on everything from digital marketing to data analysis. And the best part is that many of these courses are about as long as your average Netflix binge session. Young guns, don't think you're off the hook. While you might be able to navigate TikTok with your eyes closed, employers are looking for more than just social media wizardry. Focus on developing those soft skills that come with experience. Think leadership, communication, and problem solving. Volunteer for projects. Join professional associations. Or find a mentor. It's like leveling up in a video game, but for your career. All you need to remember is that in the job market jungle, it's not about being the youngest or the oldest. It's about being the most adaptable. So whether you're a digital native or a tech newbie, keep learning. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Number 2, experience. Now let's talk about experience. That beautiful shiny thing that you've been accumulating like a dragon hoarding treasure. Whether you've got decades under your belt or you're just starting out, it's time to make your experience work harder than a caffeinated squirrel. For the veterans out there, your years in the field are pure gold. But here's the catch. You need to present it like it's the latest iPhone, not a dusty old flip phone. Instead of just listing job titles, focus on your achievements. Did you increase sales by 200%? Lead a team through a company merger? Save the company from an alien invasion? Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. For the youngsters, don't despair if your resume looks shorter than a tweet. Your experience isn't just about paid jobs. Did you lead a college project? Run a successful blog? Organize a charity event? That's all valuable experience. It's like making a gourmet meal out of leftovers. It's all about how you present it. Also, here's a pro tip. Quantify your achievements whenever possible. Numbers are like catnip for hiring managers. Increased efficiency sounds good, but increased efficiency by 50%, saving the company $100,000 annually, sounds like you're some kind of corporate superhero. Number 3. Resume renovation. Alright, it's time to give your resume a facelift that would make a plastic surgeon jealous. Your resume is like your personal billboard on Times Square. You want it to grab attention for all the right reasons. First, let's address the elephant in the room: dates. If you're worried about age discrimination, you don't need to list every job since the Stone Age. Focus on the last 10 to 15 years of relevant experience. It's like your high school yearbook photo. Sometimes it's best left in the past. For the more experienced folks, consider a skill-based resume instead of a chronological one. It's like rearranging your furniture to make your living room look bigger. Same content, better presentation. For the young professionals, don't try to inflate your experience like a balloon animal at a kid's party. Instead, focus on your potential and your ability to learn quickly. Highlight internships, relevant coursework, and those transferable skills we talked about earlier. And here's a universal tip. Tailor your resume for each job like you're picking an outfit for a first date. Use keywords from the job description. It's like speaking the hiring manager's language. But don't go overboard. Keyword stuffing your resume is as transparent as a teenager's excuse for missing curfew. Number 4. Network like a social butterfly on steroids. Networking is not just for extroverts and politicians anymore. In fact, in today's job market, your network can be more valuable than your Netflix subscription. And that's saying something. For the seasoned pros, dust off that Rolodex. Just kidding. We know you've upgraded to LinkedIn. Reach out to former colleagues, clients, and that person you met at a press conference 3 years ago who laughed at your dad joke. Your network is like a garden. It needs regular tending to flourish. For the young people, start building your network like you're collecting Pokemon. You gotta catch them all. Attend industry events, join professional associations, and don't be shy about reaching out to people for informational interviews. It's kind of like dating. The more you put yourself out there, the better your chances of finding a match. And here's a hot tip for everyone. Don't just network when you need a job. Keep those connections warm like a fresh cup of coffee. Share interesting articles, congratulate people on their achievements, and offer help when you can. It's like feeding a Tamagotchi. Regular attention keeps it alive and happy. Remember, a strong network can help you bypass the dreaded applicant tracking systems, and it can get your resume directly into human hands. It's like having a fast pass at Disneyland, but for your career. If you're still not convinced, then let's talk about a real-life ageism-busting superhero, Joanna Coles. You might know her as the former editor-in-chief of Cosmopolitan and chief content officer at Hearst magazines. But did you know that she faced ageism head-on and came out on top? At 56, when many in the media industry were eyeing retirement, Coles decided to pivot. She left her cushy executive position to dive into the world of SPACs, or Special Purpose Acquisition Companies. Talk about a plot twist. Coles didn't let her age define her. Instead, she leveraged her decades of media experience and extensive network to position herself as a unique asset in the SPAC world. She upskilled, learned the ins and outs of finance and technology. She even rebranded herself not as an old media executive, but as a forward-thinking leader with a finger on the pulse of consumer behavior. The result? She successfully launched Northern Star Acquisition Corporation, raising $250 million in its IPO. Take that, ageism! Cole's story proves that with the right mindset and strategies, you can turn your age, whatever it may be, into a unique selling point. It's not about how many candles are on your birthday cake. It's about the fire you bring to the table. All you need to remember is that ageism is just another hurdle in your career marathon. By continuously updating your skills, leveraging your experience, tailoring your resume, and networking like a pro, you can vault over that hurdle and race towards your dream job. Also, what's the most ridiculous age-related comment or assumption you've encountered in your job search? And how did you handle it? Let's swap stories and strategies in the comments below. And well, that's basically how to overcome ageism in job search and land your dream job. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And hey, it seems that YouTube thinks that the next video can completely transform your financial situation. Watch it to find out whether they're correct. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos on how to thrive wisely. Till next time.